Okay guys, so we're going to be using Scamper to come up with a load of variations for this design here. Just like you've seen on our OneNote of the toothbrush. You can go in and have a look at that before this, and you've also got your definitions for Scamper on OneNote too. So just a plain design here. We've got a wooden base, we've got a kind of cone shaped top part. Looks like it's maybe been, it could be a bit of opaque plastic that's maybe been blow moulded or rotational moulded that the light shines out from, and there's a wee wire there. So I'm going to start right at the top. We're going to start with substitute for S on the Scamper. So substitute one thing for another, replace some parts, materials or processes. So this is a bedside light. What I'm thinking would be quite cool is we could, let's just start here, we could change the base up a bit. Let's do that. I'm gonna, do you know those little analog flip clocks you get? They're kind of retro. Why don't we make one of them on the base here? We'll make it a wee bit more square so that we can fit that in, and then we could have the top part coming up like this. You'll see it in a wee minute. Again, always bang on about my straight line technique, using the full arm, all the stuff you've learned in class so far. So it looks a bit like this, and yeah, these little, this is what came to my mind, substituting in these wee flip chart kind of clocks you get. Hopefully you guys know what I'm talking about here. Where the numbers kind of flip down to reveal the time. Like this. Could it be one of them? It's really quick sketches, just literally thinking with my pen. I've just got a wee biro because that's all I had to hand at the minute, so it doesn't really matter what you sketch with. I could still keep the design quite similar because I've got that wee ducat inside there. I could do the same here and add that in. Okay, notice how I always move my paper to get into a good position for me. I'm going to make that wee contour a wee bit more. There we go. And there's a wee simple design there. Let's go over our outlines. So there we have it. We've got a wee kind of flip clock thing, and that's for substitute. So we've done, I'll just do a wee thing here. You guys will need to look these up now that I've mentioned them. They're quite cool. I was actually looking at one to buy for the house, an old vintage one, and it was quite a bit expensive. So I'll be scouring the shops for that, the charity shops for one of those. So there we go, substitute. I've substituted the base, which has meant I've kind of changed the top, but that's fine. Right, so we've done S, let's do combine now. So combine, how could I, what's it saying here? Combine two very different functions in one product, combine unusual parts with other products or ideas, combine with other functions, materials or things. Now what I'm thinking is, how about, we've got, I'm just going to do a wee 2D number now, keep it nice and simple, like this. So I'm going to keep it the same as it was originally. We'll just keep using Scamper on your initial idea to come up with as many as possible. What about if I combine to have like different parts of the light put together? Bear with me on this one. So what if there's like a ball in here that's removable? So it means that you can take it wherever you like in your hand. Like so. And then it just kind of glows with light. Now, obviously there's a lot of questions. That's the wonkiest hand ever. There's a lot of questions here over, you know, how would that be charged? How would it work if it was a sphere and all these things? It doesn't matter for Scamper. Make your ideas really creative and then work them out, okay? So this is just about you being creative. Doesn't matter that, you know, we don't know how that's going to charge, how it's going to be powered, where the light's going to go. It's just creative, innovative concepts at this stage, okay? This thumb's really annoying me. So, combine. I mean, I could really go off on a tangent with this. We could have all manner of different shapes of things. And that's the nature of Scamper, is you don't have to just do one kind of variant per design. You can do as many as you want. It might just set your mind off on a wee kind of tangent. And you might come up with something that's quite cool. Maybe there could be that type of shape lying on top. I'm not sure, but it gives us something to play with. So we've done S for substitute, C for combine. This time I'm going to skip to the end. I'm going to do rearrange, just to mix things up a little bit. Rearrange says reverse, rotate or move parts around. Cool. I'm going to turn this upside down, I think. I'm going to start off at the top here. I'm going to have these coming down, so I'm going to kind of do this bit upside down. Like this. And what if I just have kind of legs coming down like here and here? Go for that. Cool. So I've turned it upside down, and what I'm going to do is have these kind of legs holding it up. And these ones here. Ooh, correct that. And then this bit kind of coming round. Hopefully you can see this okay. Cool. I'm going to do a wee extension on the top actually, keep these lines going. And maybe, what if the light actually comes down here? Like so. What if we just twist this wee bit here? And that makes the light go up or down. you know, so that you can have lots of light, have not very much light. It's up to you. So from the side it look a wee bit like this. So you could have it come in up or down. It's quite cool. Or maybe you could use this bit in the top for something else. Maybe you could push it. I don't know. There's endless opportunities there. So this one was rearrange. There we go. I'll do one more and then we'll stop. We'll come back up the way. We'll do the E. We'll go for eliminate. So simplify, reduce, or eliminate non-essential components. Cool. What about, I'm just going to streamline this original design over here. Let's just do here and here. And what if, again, remember, it doesn't matter if you think, oh, I don't know if that's going to work. This is the whole point. Create something really cool, innovative, weird, funny, wonky, and then you make it work from there. That's where the real design kind of comes into play. It's all just concepts. Remember, a lot of designers start off with really abstract shapes before they get to a design. So why don't we say that this back piece here is just a piece of, you know, sheet, stainless steel or something that goes all the way around. Just say that. Yep. It comes around like this. And it could be that the light, don't know, maybe sits within here. Maybe that's it there, maybe that's just the wee light. Just really, really basic, like so. Just make it really simple, and that would be eliminate. So again, that one from the side would just look a wee bit like light would just come out here, and obviously out the top, and you'd have like a wee wire off to the sides. And there we go, I've just done some of them. You guys can do the rest. So substitute, combine, rearrange, eliminate. I've not covered adapt, modify, or put to other use, but that hopefully gives you a bit of a flavour. Now it's up to you to take this design and give it a good scamper, and let's just see how creative you can be. Don't worry about things, again, like I say, that wouldn't maybe really work realistically. It might need a bit of magic to make it that way, but that's what designers do. They make really cool and abstract ideas into something that's plausible. Okay, most of all, have fun.